In recent years, detachment has become this fancy schmancy buzzword. People are preaching detachment, people are teaching detachment, and people are trying to practice detachment. And there are all kinds of videos saying 5 steps to detachment, detach within 24 hours, etc., etc. I think that is all just absolute hogwash. Yes, detachment is a fancy word these days, but the fact is, detachment was mentioned in ancient philosophies and religions as old as 5,000-6,000 years ago. I often see people saying that detachment means giving up on friends, leaving a job, not valuing material possessions, giving up on life. That is really scary because detachment is anything but that. So before I tell you, or I can even tell you how to detach, you need to understand what is detachment. Detachment basically means not caring about any result, not being attached to an outcome. You need to just do your work. The responsibilities that you take on in life, the tasks you've taken on in life, whatever you've decided to do with your life, do it to the very best of your capability. Put in 1,000% every moment and every step of the way. But don't care about the result. Don't care about profit or gain, losing or winning. Don't care about what will happen in return. You need to do your best at whatever you do. The problem begins that we have become so reward oriented. We have become so attached to outcomes that we're distracted when you're putting in the effort, because we have our eye not on the effort, not at the task in front of us. We have our focus on what am I going to get out of it. Your focus is what will be my reward? Where will this take me? Now, of course, we all need to be paid. We all need some kind of reward. All I'm saying is don't be focused on the payment or the reward. Do not make that the prime purpose of your life. Do not make that the prime goal of your effort. Your effort should be effort. You do to the best of your capability what you do because that is what you do, and reward will come. Of course, there will be situations where somebody may not value what you're doing and maybe you will not be rewarded. Protect yourself. Be smart about it. Get out of such a situation. Do not get into such a situation. Make sure you have clear understanding of what you will put in and what you will get. But once that is done, just focus on your work. Focus on your effort. Now let's talk about relationships. Can you be detached in a relationship? Absolutely. But that does not mean that you detach with your partner. You take your partner for granted. On the contrary, you completely get attached to your partner. You give them great value without, now here's the key, without caring about what they will give you in return. All those discussions have to happen before you get married. I'm going to do this, you're going to give me this in return. That is fair negotiation. But once you're in, give it your 120% best shot. Make sure you're holding your part of the deal. Now, if the other partner does not, sure, we can discuss how and what to do in such a relationship. But if every day you're going to live and go through life worrying about what your partner is going to give in return, you will never achieve anything. So as long as you're committed in a relationship, give it your 120%, give it your 1000%, do what you're supposed to do. Whatever you agreed to do, whatever deal you had made before you got married, give it absolute best. And that is detachment. So you don't need all these gurus and TikTokers and video makers to tell you 5 steps to detachment and how to detach like an expert. All that's just clickbait. All you need to do is give life your bestest shot and don't be attached to outcomes or rewards.
This was a random thought.